EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw right away is Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
2nd down, it's Stafford. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And he will score. Johnny Wilson, touchdown LA. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The kicking team off for the extra point. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Oh, that is a dunk on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson forced out wide. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the... So, a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point. up and good. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Alert! Hey! Lady! On 1st down, it's Stafford. Laying out, and he made the catch! What a play!
A gain of 12 yards.
32!
The Rams, 1st down. A gain of 12.
Middle!
1st down, Rams.
On 1st down, Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch number 40 on the season for him. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will score! Puka Nakua! Touchdown, Los Angeles. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
58 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket to the back of the end zone. He's got it. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will up it to a 2-point lead.
14. Rams 12.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
48-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. First down, Stafford. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Marquez Valdez Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. The motion man here is Wilson. Here's Stafford now on second down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing again is Stafford. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run it here with Corum. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore.
And across the league, this is not one of the easier defenses to go against, let alone as a rookie. So his confidence, it's been evident all week, and it's shown up here as he tries to prove he belongs on this field.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Alrighty. What? Yo.
Now Jackson. Forced out left. He's going to run it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Come on, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Middle, middle.
Throwing Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. That's into the hands of Cora. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
The motion man here is Wilson. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
27 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To the air again. Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Rams. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
He pulls it in around the side. To the goal line and in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jackson now. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third and 2.
Now a third and 2. A design run here with Jackson.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to have a Ravens first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that fourth and inches.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6.
At the 17-yard line.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
180! Go ahead. 180! Report!
Pistol formation with Jackson. Out to his right. He's going to keep it, and he's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are going to open up the lead to 8. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Big 20.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First down, Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Now Puka with a little pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing, Stafford will set up the screen here to Cora. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Yellow 80! Yellow 80! Zebra! Hey, 50! Zebra!
Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. The clock stopped it a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready! 21! Zebra! Omaha, ready, move! Middle, middle, middle! 50, 50.
Run the draw with Cora. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Third and 2. Here we go.
And middle, middle, middle! Right. 40, back 40. 10, 10. Hurry! Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run, and it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
It's been a really impressive drive up into this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike, and here on this last third down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs, brings up first and goal.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. This is caught toward the side of the end zone for Matthew Stafford, who's been so good for so long. Career touchdown pass, number 400. Another moment to remember.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up! 180, 180.
On first and 10, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Second down. Jackson. Rolling to the left. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
11 yards on the pass there. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. On the move left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Jarrett first in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Oh, a waffle throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Set 21. Lady. Middle.
They'll start this on the ground with Cora. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 24
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Rams. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. The motion man is Nakua. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Now return, coming from the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
3rd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Moving to his left. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
A throw on the move is caught. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
down and 10 yards to go.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Play action now. Jackson. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Ravens 38, Rams 34.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Rams take over first
And how quickly momentum can turn right around. You just gave up the lead on a touchdown a minute ago, but now the energy swings right back. I mean, he was nearly able to take that one the distance.
On first down, it's Stafford. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The motion man here is Wilson. To throw on second down, Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. This one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
53, ready, 250. Hey, Red. Cut.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This is 3rd and 6.
22. Number 20.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Stafford to throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pistol give to Henry. And a good run there to give him 5 yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 5. Lamar going to work from the pistol. On the run to the right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Here's Henry. And he'll get about 5. Second and 5. And the pistol, Jackson ready. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter to get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
34.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Stafford now to throw on first down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's Stafford now on second down. There's that man again. Another catch. Oh, here. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Third and 2.
On third down, they go with Cora. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 on third and 2.
And the Rams first down. A gain of 5. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Another try, second and 10.
Ready. 50-50.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Monday. Give me radar. Look at that.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Yo. Hey.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Report. No.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And that one gonna be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll try to